Hi. What a wonderful day it has been. Today has been a great day, full of great things. I am so grateful. I am grateful for just being alive. I am grateful for having activity of my limbs. I am so grateful. Today has been awesome. I woke up this morning happy and knowing that I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me, knowing that whatever I think about is going to manifest. I woke up this morning being grateful, giving praises to the Most High. So be grateful. Be grateful. Being grateful is appreciating things that you have. Live in the moment, what you have. Live in the moment of the things that you're doing. If you just live in that moment and do it with all your heart, things are going to work out for you. I've been asking people to ask me questions, what you want to talk about, what is it that you want me to, you need a word of wisdom, you need some prayer, whatever it is that you need. But to if no one have said anything, but right now, I just want people to understand that they need to be grateful for what they have. There's people out there in the world that don't have more, that don't have nothing. They don't have the things that you have. It was a time like a couple of like a month ago, my church building on the Word of God deliverance ministry, we went to go feed the homeless, and it was an entire family out there. It was children out there, and we go through little things and we're not grateful. We need to learn to be grateful for the things that we have. There's people out there in the hospital. There's people out there, family not waking up. There is things going on in this world that we have better than, because we don't have greater than the ones that's up here, but we don't have less than the ones that's down here. We have to learn to be grateful over what we have. And if we be grateful over what we have, we can have more. You can have more if you're grateful for what you have. Being grateful will get you so much in life. But if you always complain about what you don't have, I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't get this, I don't get that. But there's people out there that don't have nothing that you have. You have clothes on your back. There's people that don't even have clothes. You have a house. There's people that don't even have that. Even if you're in a shelter, there's people that can't even get into the shelter. Be grateful. Be grateful. Stop always complaining. Be grateful. There's people out there that don't have their mom and their dad in their lives. But then you are out there complaining about they trying to tell me to do this. They trying to run me. Listen, there's people out there that want their mom and dad to help them in life, but they don't have them. We have to be grateful. We have to. We have to be grateful for the things that we have. If you don't be grateful for the things that you have, you can lose what you have. Get up every day and thank God. Be grateful. Get up every day and say, thank you for this day that you have made. I will be glad. I will rejoice in it. Be happy. It is too much going on in life for us to always be sad. We have to be grateful. We have to stand strong. I'm a little nasal. Y'all hear that? We have to stand strong. We have to be grateful for what we have running good. But you can get from A to Z. It is people out there on the bus. And the people out there on the bus may complain about having to stand out in the cold, but there's people out there that have to ride a bike. And people on their bike might be complaining about having to move so much, but there's people out there walking. And people out there walking may be complaining about how they have to walk, but there's people out there in a wheelchair. Understand there is something that's worse off, or someone that's worse off than you. Be grateful, be grateful, be grateful. Be grateful for the little, and you will eventually have greater. Appreciate what you have right now. If you appreciate what you have right now, then you can get something greater. Okay? Understand, if you keep your mind focused on something great, you can get that. But if you always complaining about what you don't have, what you don't do, what's not happening for you, all these pity parties that you want to throw, don't invite me because I ain't coming. I refuse to come to any pity party because you're complaining about stuff that you have the power to change. You have the power to change your situation. You change my situation. How? Change your thought process. Change your thought process. Change how then you are gonna have more. But if you keep saying what you can't have or what you ain't gonna have, or I'm just like this, I'm just like I ain't gonna never be happy, I'm gonna always be sad. Guess what, darling? Guess what, man? Guess what, woman? Guess what, child? You're gonna always be sad. You always saying you ain't got enough this. My finances is this, my finances is that. I'm always going to say something about your mind. Whatsoever you think it, so is he. Whatever a man thinking in his heart, so is he. So that means it's going to manifest. Things are going to manifest. If you say it, it's going to manifest. If you think negative thoughts, negative going to come to you. Think about it. Have anything changed in your life? Have anything changed in your life? Has anything changed in your life by constantly thinking negative? Nothing changed. Nothing changed. Nothing changed because you have what you think. Be grateful. Be grateful. There's people out there that don't have children, that want children, but you complain about how your children doing you. There's people out there that don't have the finances to get the things that they need. The things that they need. But you're complaining about not having more than what you need. Be grateful. Be grateful over a little. If you be grateful of that little you have, you can be ruled over a lot. Stop always complaining. There's somebody out there worse than you. Stop always doubting. Get your mind right. Get your mind right. Change your thought process. Change it. It's not hard to do. Just start saying your affirmations. Do you have affirmations? Do you have an affirmation? Say it every day. I am a magnet for great things. Great things come to me. I am grateful for what I have. Joy, I am joy. Joy is me. I am peace. Peace is me. Keep on saying it. I am calm. I am peaceful. I have everything that I need. I have everything that I want. And you have to believe it. You have to believe it. You have to. You have to believe it. You have to believe it. You have to look at your life and change it. Stop the complaining. Stop. Stop. In sign language, stop. Stop complaining. Stop always complaining about what you don't have or what you're going through. And understand, if you're going through, that means you're going to get to the other side. So stop complaining. Complaining will ruin your life, baby. woman, man, child. Complaining will ruin your life. Why complain over not having when you can make your you can have an opportunity to get it? All you got to do is work at it and say that you're going to achieve it. You will achieve it. What you thinking about? You thinking about great things? Are you complaining? You thinking about negative things? You thinking about the person that hurt you 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago? You thinking about what happened to you when you was a child? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? What's come on, think. Stop right now. Selah, pause. Think it over. What are you thinking about? Are you listening to your thoughts? Is it all negative? Is it all negative? Is it praiseworthy? Hmm? What are you thinking about? You want your life to change, but you have to do something about it. You want your life to change, but what are you doing for your life to change? Start right here. Start right here. All them negative thoughts, turn them around. It's not hard, but because we're so used to the negative, we want to stick with the negative. Because we're so used to the doubt, we want to stick to the doubt. Because we're used to the fear, we want to stick to the fear. We're used to complaining. We just say, okay, well, that's just me. That's just me. That's how I do it. Well, baby, don't let that just be you. Don't let that just be you. Don't let that just be you. Change. You can change. All this complaining about, I'm not going to be able to do this. This is too much for me. This is that. Come on. Where you going to go in life if you just keep on putting your life down? The more you talk against yourself, the more you put yourself down, the further down you're going. Even when it comes to loving yourself, stop complaining about how you look. I had this big problem thinking I wasn't beautiful. I did. I had a problem. I wasn't pretty. I'm all this complaints. I complained about my eyes and everything else. But guess what? I realized. I realized that I am beautiful. And if nobody else think that I'm beautiful, I know that I am. I know this. I know. And then do your affirmation and say, I am beautiful. I love myself. I love the life that I'm living. I'm living a great life. I am beautiful. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that change is yours. You have to believe that you are a magnet for great things. Believe that you are a magnet for great things. I spoke a message once before, and it was in the title of the message that I spoke was, hold on. Another yes will cause my thoughts to be established and bring great things to me. I'm a magnet. And then in a part of it, it says, magnetize your life. Magnetize it. Like attracts like. Thoughts attract corresponding situations and circumstances. You get what you think about. You attract into your life whatever you focus on. What are you focused on? What are you focused on? Help me understand what you're focused on. Because if you focus on negative stuff is what's going to happen to you. You get what you think about. What are you thinking about? That is my question for you today. What are you thinking about? What? What is it? Why are you thinking about so many negative things all the time, all day? You thinking about when you got hurt. You thinking about when you got raped. You thinking about when people cursed you out, when they talked about you, when you was bullied. You thinking about all this. But baby, you better change that bullying and that negative and that rape and that fear and that doubt. Change all that around. Say, yes, it happened to me. I'm glad that it happened to me because now I can help somebody else get free from it. Open up your mouth and speak positive things. Why? Why it's so easy for people to think negative than it is for us to think positive? Because of what you've been told, because of what happened to you, because of this world. It's easy to doubt. It's easy. It's easy to complain because all you hear is complaining around you. You grew up hearing complaining. Well, never gonna have nothing. I ain't gonna get this, I ain't gonna get you grew up complaining. You grew up hearing people complain about what they don't have. Oh, my money is short, my change is strange, my money is funny. You grew up with this. People gonna always talk, and people gonna talk negative all the time. But it's up to you to change how your outcome is. It's up to you to stop complaining and be grateful. Be grateful. Be grateful of what you have. If God has given you the ability to do something, you better do it with the best of your ability. You better work hard at it. Let this world see how great you can be in whatever you get, whatever you're doing. Let this world see how great you can be. Let them see it. Stop always complaining, people. Complaining ain't gonna get you nowhere. Complaining ain't gonna get you nowhere. Complaining ain't gonna get you nowhere, but in more complaining, it's gonna get you further down. It's gonna get you more depressed. It's gonna get you sad. You're gonna start losing things. Things are gonna start going away from you because you complain about what you don't have. You complaining about who have more, or if I had this, then maybe I'd be happy. No, baby, be happy with what you have so that you can get greater. What is on your mind? What did that have your attention? What has your attention? What is holding you captive? What is it? What's holding you? What is holding you so strong that you cannot change your mind? I see some people on here. Y'all have any questions? What anything y'all want to talk about? Um, I'm talking about being grateful over the little that we have. If you only have a little, be grateful that you have it so that you can get more. Because there's people out here that don't have what you have. There's people out here struggling bad. They out here bad, as they say. They out here bad. But you out here got something and they wish they had what you had. They wish they had what you had, but you complaining about what you have. Listen, listen. What is it? What is it? What is it? What's on your mind? What's holding you back? Who did it? Who did it? I asked the kids at work, who did it? What they do? Who did it? Who did this to you to make you be so sad and depressed? Who did it to you to make you have so much doubt and fear? Who did it? Man, if they gave it to you, you better give it back to them. Listen, be grateful. Be grateful. I can't say that enough. Be grateful. And remember this. Remember this. And say this to yourself every day. I am a magnet for great things. I am a magnet for great things. Great things come to me. Great things. Don't complain. First thing when you wake up in the morning, say, I'm grateful for all that I have. Because remember that there's someone out there that has less than you. Somebody out there don't got a car. Somebody out there don't got money to catch the bus. Somebody out there that don't have a bike. Somebody out there that can't even walk. So whatever you have and whatever your abilities are, you better be grateful for it. Have joy when you wake up in the morning. Have joy when you walk through the day. Come on, make your mind up that this is going to be a great day. This night is going to be wonderful. Think about things that are praiseworthy. Think about things that are think about things that are pure. Think about things that'll bring you joy. I don't care if you going through in a situation right now, if you in a relationship that's horrible, that's beating you down and mentally and physically, you better start thinking positive. Your thoughts will manifest through your day. And remember once again, remember to say this every day. I am a magnet for great things.